the woman them more. I only like a again bio them. The woman them more. I not them born we, not them born we. The woman them more. I only like a again bio them. Bio. I pay the big for the woman for this and find it. Bio. Agenda balance forget it. Bio. I pay the big for the woman for this and find it. Bio. Agenda balance forget it. Bio. I pay the big for the woman for this and find it. Bio. Agenda balance forget it. I pay the big go. Do ya know abuse the woman? I pay the big go. Do ya let me get in there, alright? That we mama them, sister them, auntie them. Do ya? Let me bio. That we mama them, sister them, auntie them. Do ya? No play them wayo. All right, Fambo, good evening and welcome to Women's Corner on Culture Radio FM 104.5. Women's Corner, they meet you every Tuesday, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And of course, this is Culture Radio FM 104.5. Me, Aminata, Finda Massaquoi. Well, today, as usual, Women's Corner, they look at issues we get for do with the woman them and we girl picking them. You don't say inside this program, yeah, so we can look at things them where they affect with the woman and things them we get talk about woman education, woman in politics, woman in every kind of thing, because we believe say together we dey work with the man them for make a better Sierra Leone. And this is the Women's Corner. Today we topic for today we want to focus on we picking them. Woman, when you talk about woman, the very first thing we can do now woman in art, na about him picking. And anything way they affect we picking them, nothing and they will not can play with at all. And one big thing we don't affect we picking them, we want to talk about today, now that we girl picking them, then we girl picking them, we don't get Belena school, and then rights to education. Englishman put and say pregnant girls and the rights to education. Then we picking the way don't they get belly where they go school, then get belly. Then picky also get rights for land book. Now the thing and that's what we want for look at today. And with me at the studios for talk about this particular topic here. So I get with me Cherly be a champion where they with me at the studios. Me come out for one organization where they call Girls Empowerment, and in same way so now the project and case officer. Good evening, Cherly. And we get with three. We see you got to wonder Women's Corner, but we can't get somebody named Mustapha. Mustapha, they do something we get for do with we. The woman them we picking them. I get with me at the studios Mustapha Sahid Kamara, the national coordinator for Lift Sierra Leone, where they work at Tonkolili and Karine district. They come out far. And for let you know, say free tongue, not to hear no more the things then they will for talk about. The challenges and anything we they talk about in free tongue here, it they happen and affects all about the country. And I want to welcome Mustapha to the program. Good evening and welcome to Culture Radio.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
All right. We know say since April 2015, just after the Ebola fete, government of Sierra Leone been put a ban on all school picking them where don't get belly as they go school. Well, government means say them pick here, so once you don't get belly where you go school, you for wait first and allow for you for go through that period they all and come back to school. And again, they may say they go make preparation for them pick here for them not kind of the normal school for can meet with the other picking them will not get belly. Say they go take private classes for them, wait so that themselves not go miss waiting. Then they teach at the schools them, give them private classes, but they're not for come at the normal school. Well, we get a lot of organizations that we got people them where don't work around the girl picking them business at the country where we don't tell Papa government say no, we not feel say this correct, because if they sell the picking stay out, it's all like say you they make a like for saying some kind bad sick the param. And this done the Hamburg Boku picking them as they don't stay out of school. But waiting, we
different organizations they make up of this particular team, and then we don't pull a position paper waiting then that paper day, and waiting they really want government for do for them pick us where they get belly as then they go school. And you go still remember say Ebola term we don't pass that particular thing they been take am during Ebola term and after the Ebola fete, yes, if we don't still there now as a policy say girl picking away gets belly no for go school the time the way they get belly. Well, I will come guys at the studios. Come to my brother Mustapha Sahid Kamara, we are the national coordinator for Lift Sierra Leone. Tell me first, waiting lifts, like the meaning of lift.
Okay, thank you very much again. And when we say lift, not an acronym, now a word of itself.
Okay.
Lift Sierra Leone a national NGO with the operation.
Okay, so like for just a salon.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Okay.
free from poverty and other deprivation. We citizens supposed to forget. So basically, Lift Sierra Leone we they work on 3 portfolios. We they work on gender, we they work on governance and agriculture. Most of the governance what we they do, we want to see female participation in governance, both national governance and rural governance. Because find out say they form the bulk population, so now make we cater them. In any development we want to achieve, we bring women them together, we can able achieve them. That is why we thought it fit. For the past years, we don't see say women that behind, so now that make we try for bring them around. So that for let we change the narratives, wait to be the happen, saying a man no more for be chief and man for be this. So the general we they work on, they work on out of school girls. As I speak, we get a project where Purposeful Productions just fund we get 5 safe spaces now Tonko Lily when I'm 91. And then picking the
safe spaces there.
Yes, the safe spaces. So we want for keep them off from the men them for let we give them life skills. We cancel them. At the end of the day, after the 6 months, the picking then go get the thinking say the tendency they for la go learn functional literacy or la go take formal education back. Now that's make we get any safe spaces then we get 150 girls now Tonko Lily then the day. And the agriculture what we they do, sorry, we know they cater more on men, now woman them. More so single parents who find out say one woman a man don't die. The woman, even in man their life in rural communities, who find out say now then they take the bulk responsibilities of the picking them. So we thought it fit say we need for bring them come, we try for promote them and able help them. We are in, we they get some seedlings, we do them at a institutional loan, we give them after harvest, you can able just give the one way they loan you, we give back to the other people them. So now that's where they work on.
All right, make we come now to we topic for today, where now pregnant girls and then rights for going to school or for land book. Waiting lifts make up of this particular thing because not forget say government of Sierra Leone since 2015 they don't put a ban on all the girl picking they say they for stay out of school and go back to school after them born picking.
Yes, this is a very good venture because we know governments, any government, now they're not the parent of all policies there. So we the NGOs there, we just there for just propagate the policies where governments can make because civil society, national NGOs, we there with the end users there. Because we there with the community now we all they sleep with them. So if governments put this policy, it started from the previous government, then we say pregnant girls they not for go school. But how then we do them, then cater to UNICEF, then able make some opportunities, then be go school. I mean, I've been one of the facilitators them. So then picking in the way being get belly, some then I've been lactating mothers, some then belly woman them. So what do we do? We find some schools them like Mile 91, we get SLMB UMC primary school, SLMB secondary school, like Koli Farmaban, we get Koli Farmaban junior secondary school. So then schools then they give the picking them the opportunity. So then they go daytime, it go sell. After some time in the evening hours, you can learn something.
Okay, so now special classes.
Exactly, now they will be they give them.
Okay.
So find out say the class where maybe they take, we been get up to 30 picking them. So we be able talk to them, we advise them, then picking them, they able see reasons. Some them after then, then thought it fit say, me not for just turn a mother. The tendency dey after this, not to have for stop, I need for forge ahead. So then picking the answer, they talk, so they don't see to us. One day we don't see to us, you don't get the requirement even next year.
Before you go further, Mustapha, one go to wonder, una be they do give them counseling as to how for stay away from the mommy and daddy business, or for just focus on the educational thing.
No, they get like them picking them are three things them. Where picking don't get belle, it don't happen. Even though it not happen, it's even the safe spaces. Are three things that we they teach them. We want for mitigate teenage pregnancy, early marriage, and we increase awareness to contraceptives. Those are the basic things them. When picking don't get that one day within a mindset, it go know who side if for waiting for do. But when that picking not get all them things and they picking for able, God picking for able give them the awareness. How for use contraceptives, if you give them the awareness, say, teen pregnancy, enough fine for you. Early marriage, where you married early, enough fine. So some of them things, then the way we able guide the picking them they able see the rationale, say, this enough for apple within me.
All right, so in case you just join with this now Women's Corner, right on Culture Radio FM 104.5. Yourself can be part of the discussion. They send you text message to the number 076 144 144. The number again now 076 144 144. And I'll go bring in Cherly because you own an organization of girls empowerment and looking at the ban where government be don't pull for tap them PK so no for go school where then gets belly. Waiting on your stance.
Well, actually, we as an organization, we dey advocate for the right thing. Actually, girls empowerment we dey call ourselves for short Giselle. We dey advocate for the right thing them for this we girl picking them here. So we get with different programs them where we dey empower them for become a social change agent. We dey deal with picking them from JSS1 to SS3 because now a 6-year run program. We support this idea because we see and say where girl picking get belle is supposed for go school. You know for pull them out of school once it gets the zeal for continuing education.
All right. Me mama where they listen right now in a village go tell you say Lord have mercy then people here they don't bring all kind style kind of this country because first time people value education and where woman gets belly where they go school then they look and say you're not supposed for go even get remember that kind of thing that they tell where they go school so where you get belly you for stay out so that go influence the other one and like make it not look like say the thing very comfortable and now this particular campaign don't they go on by una different organizations them where a coalition of about 20 organizations they don't come together for promote and for ask government say for allow them pickers make them go school with the other picking them. You know if you say that can create a negative impact?
Well, the issue behind the support of this position paper, not of can impose this thing they are to we fumble them. We just they try as an organization that we they try for let people they know say this speaking where it gets belly, not to seek a sick. Itself can be better person na society tomorrow with the love, the support where go get from a family, from a community and from a friends them. But if you try for push them and discriminate them, it not go up and tomorrow bamba. It go run out and feel neglected na society. So we dey behind this position paper for make we help for enlighten and give knowledge to we mama them and we fambul them where they listen we for make them come in support with waiting we they try for push before.
All right, coming over to you, Mustapha. The same question will go to you. And I know say you decide where you come out the them areas and their own mindset safe as you talk and say astafulai, for say how picking go. How don't they handle that kind of situation over the years?
Okay, thank you very much. And I just want for talk one thing and for any country where want for get sustainable development, we get for copy good things then from other countries then. If we not the impose to government, we just they talk to them for negotiate. The government we are happy then come with a position say they want for promote quality and free access education. If that is the case, then girl picking if we say we for exempt them wey e don get belle, e no for go na school again. Now more we dey get the dropout. Not that we are saying we dey force them for let them go back na school, but if he gets, Madam Massaquoi, if he gets the how we call am, the awareness, that is the awareness in the sense, if he get the courage, say, after me, I get the willingness. Now I don't get belle, so now I want go back na school. But some person there, you go don't get belle, some pikin, then go don't tell and say, where you born go school, so they decide say I'm not going back to school. But we they talk to governments because now then our papa, now then they guide we, now then they give we security. We want for talk to them say, them pikia for let them get access, let them get back na school. Because if you continue say because they don't get belle, the pikin no they go na school, now more we they get, more dropout na the country. And we want for say Sierra Leone not for be an exemption. If Kenya gets more female educated people there, Nigeria get more female educated people there, Tanzania and other countries, why not Sierra Leone? So by then, if that is the case, we they talk to government, the ban for let government just put them down, for let them allow them pikia not to sick them sick. Now sequence of arrival. Some pikin not to say you want forget belle, now because of the environment. Some pikin then na the poverty wey surround. Some pikin then they pull in a rural community where access of secondary school no dey, then carry and go na a bigger town. The bigger town where then they carry and go. The person where they go there to, so they begin they get a business for go sell. As they go sell, it begin they see somebody begin get 20, 30,000. Those are some of the things where the mishappenings can take place. So by then, if this don't happen, government, the previous government don't say they not for go school, this government don't come. We want to talk to Papa government still. Let them people here, the ban, let them just lift them, put them, say they wire, let them go to school. Not to say we the force, but the one way get the willingness, say one go to school, let it go. Because what person not get willingness, Madam Massaquoi, no matter what, he not get the passion, he not they put efforts in that. But the one way get the willingness, because we get one people will be interview, then they are when we interview him, he say well he don't see say he need for go to school. He say he don't see say education is better than any other thing, and they do well. Now we get them as a role model. Now they go and preach in company, the social clubs that within the mentors they will get. Now they support the mentors them. They go and tell in company them say teen pregnancy, you know fine, early marriage that go invite poverty within you self individual. So I think say the people they don't begin to get the awareness. I think say that one day we just still the continue for big papa government.
And Cherly, this is a negotiation because listening to Mustapha is like negotiating with government. Say if them pick here, so the one that we're willing for go, maybe we give them chance for make them go. And some man go say, well, the time too short. Why not wait after you born, you go back school? Because we get testimonies. We know people and we don't born picking and left school, then go back, then still they push, say they attend and degree, then get a doctorate. You know, as far as education can take them. So that 1 year dropping out where now the academic year where they miss, not mean say they miss everything if you get determination.
Yeah. Okay, so that point there, Missy say when the pikin indeterminate for go na school, I don't think say you for stop am not for go. Because if you sit down that 1 year, the zeal always it beget, they done. And for make you begin get am back after it don't born go be problem. Normally we can say, hey me after the holiday self, for right self and not sabi because you know all book all throughout the holiday period. So now the same thing goes to belle woman. If the pikin don't choose for go school, then you stop am. That zeal all done pana. How he go get time again for come up? Because one during that time the way he need you love and support, you don't neglect him. But if during that time the way he get the pele, you allow him for go school, you cancel him, you tell him but the thing where he do say he wrong, not for do our next time, he don't feel belong na society, and he can be determined and push for become a better person na society tomorrow. But if you push him, you neglect him, he say, well, me, I not think say anybody want for see me in this society. Oh. Me, they don't call me say me na school picky mama. So waiting am your own for just the born no more. So the pregnant na so the go they go and born different side because he feel neglected by society and he feel neglected by people the way he thinks say love and way for sure and love during the time where he need them.
And this you know feel say go influence the other picking them and at the normal school so that then say go look and say well now something normal. Me say I can get belly after I can get belly I can school and not miss anything. And because if you think about the period where you get for miss out of school, that 1 year there, you compete and get for there ahead of you, something that they can make you abstain.
Well, for me, I not think say it go influence them. For me, I think say as an organization, I think say it go serve as a warning for the one that will not get belle
In what way?
because while then they sit down there, they go through discrimination, people then they neglect her or people then they push for mom, then go land say I not for go get belle where I they go school. I for stay out of sex and concentrate for my book.
So you say they agree with me by what you they say, then go for feel left out, then go for feel discriminated even whether they go school.
So obviously they no say they get for be discriminated, but with that determination say they want land, then decide for push. It's obvious. Say where you get down there, you must get for face down there. Teacher go come, he can't begin say, but left me, you get belle, wait till you ask question. But it's still determined. So we get for cancel the teachers them also, not for talk pan them where they get belle or use down there against them in class.
All right, Fambul, as you done the join with this Star Women's Corner on Culture Radio FM 104.5. They send you text message to the number 076 144 144 076 144 144. As we get to the studios, Mustapha from Lift Sierra Leone and Cheryl from Girls Empowerment, and we they talk about we girl picking them. We don't they get belle they go school. Then for going to school alongside the other picking them or them for wait. That's the discussion. And we do a package. We on Rachel Willams been go around and talk to talk about this particular issue to school picking them, teachers and even a lawyer. That it's right for get them all voice for we get waiting at their own position on with discussion today. I'll make you time and just take you time and listen to this.
For sake the ban where the Ministry of Land Book Business been ban picking them, where them not say April 2015, 28.6% gal picking them been get belle because of the Ebola sick. This ban also be happen just before school open after the Ebola outbreak. Well, for no, what in this mean and how people, organization or school authority then don't they do for sake of this? I been go out and talk to different people them. Lawyer Nikki Spencer Coker, na a gender activist where starts for tell we but in position where he say in the ask government through the Ministry of Land Book for pull the ban where them input against picking them where get belle where then say not for go school with other school picking them.
Not a law, but a ban by the Ministry of Education for prevent girls who are pregnant from going to school during the time of their pregnancy. And then non-state say yes, they can go back to school after the pregnancy, and then also say they try to provide alternate education for the one who are pregnant and want to go to school. But two things then don't happen, especially after Ebola. Statistics don't show say most of the picking away pregnant we go school, we especially after that Ebola time, then most of them they return back. Also, even when they provide the alternative facilities, whatever they be, we not been perhaps not so adequate, they not been go school.
Lawyer Nikki Spencer Coker, why them for pull the ban is say most them then can point and pangal picking them where is say the man them we can give them picking the yaso belle can work a free one inside them community there.
But from the standpoint of the coalition, which we believe say ban not for day, because pregnancy not to disease. We believe say where you prevent the pikin we're pregnant from go school, you discriminate against twice. Number one, the circumstances for why you're pregnant in the first place. Now all kind. Sometimes abuse in the inside, sometimes abuse not in the inside. But most times you will find out say now the picking the girl with pregnancy, now they pay the price, whereas the one way either assist her with the pregnancy or abuse them way get pregnant, they go away scot-free.
Lawyer Nikki add say then campaign not for force picking them we get belle for go school, but now for able for give themselves the opportunity for land book.
Pregnancy not a disease. Like you need catch them. If me get me own pregnancy me belle, you know the catch me pregnancy. But I know say people in Thessaloniki say, well, they don't want to let them pick in, then sit in a classroom with other picking there we get belay because of the immoral. Also, they don't want to make their own picking and get ideas by that sort of thing. They don't want to encourage that sort of behavior. The reality is, no fact study for sure say because person sit in a class with other person we get belay, that means that person they can forget belay, or that person go feel to say na style. In fact, when you sit down in a class with person where they go through pregnancy, it make very clear to you, say it's not challenging situation, it's not easy. We not believe that one day. We also not believe, say, picking way pregnant, we no one for go school, we not for force for go school. We not they say for force anybody for go school, or we no one for go during that period day. I mean, not the advocates stand there. Because we understand the kind of situation where we live in. We society, they stigmatize them picking there, then they tease them, then they look down upon them, then they condemn them. Some of we not go out for put yourself in that situation there. You rather go quietly away and sometimes come back. But the fact is, most of them know they come back. So they want them where want for go school. You should not prevent them, not for stigmatize them, for condemn.
Where it been the end for talk, lawyer Nikki Cocker say, then campaign not to license for make boy and girl picking them take active role into sex activity them because this they against the law na salon.
This is not advice for both boys and girls. The law in Sierra Leone says that sex is not for children. If you are under 18, it's a crime. Sexual Offences Act say if you're not a child and you engage in an act of sexual penetration, there is a crime. Now that's the law say. So nobody advocates now for children for engage in sexual relations. Absolutely not. Those that's me they advocate for. Those that's me they talk about. Sex is supposed to be for adults. You're supposed to be at the age and the mental maturity where you're able for handle them, where you're able for protect yourself, where you're able for advocate for yourself. That's why we law say it's not for children.
For no waiting the school authority themselves, don't they look at this ban on girl picking the way gets belly? I've been same way so go na one school when at Dr. John Senior Secondary School, Mr. Mohammed Kemokai, na the principal, where starts for tell me, waiting na in view where a campus school picking we get belly.
Me not really support that idea for the pikin wey don dey go na school e get belle along the line, then only for continue back again with the same pikin wey say then at the school. It's not a good example at all to the one way because the one way they go just see and say na something very normal. Say so then say no but even where government they try for putting foot down, for protect the girl child. So if they say then pikin wey don't get belle then for the can school together with the one way they then at the school they wear uniform, not a good example at all. In fact, there will be a bad example to the others. To me, I not support the idea.
The principal carry on for tell we, but the action them where the school can take if them fair not say girl picking gets belle where they go school.
If we notice any girl picking get belle, in the first place, we go invite the parents and for let we make the parents they know say this picking it don't get belle, that we not go able for continue for day with them at the school since it don't get belle, so we go make let the parents they know about it, then go able for a kind of take care of that one day.
Mr. Mohammed Kemokai, the principal, say in recommendation na for make
the government deem and fit for let them continue because the belle not for make them drop from school. Say government for make them they go na their own special school. Government for create a special institution for them who side them go rather than for mix with the one day way they say and then at school.
Inside in advice to picking them we not get belle where they go school na this been get for say.
My message as a parent and as a principal, I advise the girl child. Then for no say picking a picking. Then not for them at school, then a man also, then they per man business. Then for take the education with all seriousness, make sure say then focus, then pay attention because with education, then go be somebody in future, nobody not go able for just fool around them. There is an adage which says when you educate a girl, you educate a whole nation. So I believe say if you can't school as a girl child, make sure say say you focus for the education. Pull your attention from my business. My business on the past. And so when they don't do it in school, they done at university. I mean, it's all right. It's up to you. They don't tell. I mean, you die. So me no feel say picking for put hand in a face at all.
Inside a end up message to pikin dem wey don born, wey dem been dey go school, e say dem pikin also for continue dem book learning one because belle not so sick, wey for tap dem, not for be other dem for be.
Belle no mean say then I condemn somebody now. No. Then we will forget over that. If they don't born, then for make sure say as long as they get parents, they will be able for take care of them picking a day. Then for go back school, then they continue their school. At least they don't learn the lesson now. Along they don't know now say not a good life down there at all. That two things don't go together. You know, go to school, you know, it's a man business. He say, but if they don't make mistake along the line, when they don't put to bed, then they go able for go back to school, continue education.
For Culture Radio, Rachel Willams.
All right. That one day they come out from Rachel Willams. We put this report here so together. We don't listen to a lawyer. We don't listen to a school authority and all that. Make her come back in the studio. Mustapha, as you wait, they listen, they shake your head. So waiting the pick from this particular interview also.
La forget about from the lawyer, from the gender activist. I just they take the narration where the school heads then say. The school heads then think say then serve their parents. If pikin don't get belle, we exempt them from school. Then just take and say it's like we are more increasing the dropout of girls at the country. So he thinks say where pikin get belle, now not all is lost. Not to say pikin wey get belle, now they just the end. No. Some pikin dey, he can get belle. Me I get one me auntie now as I dey talk, she's working for UN. I was waiting the meter way she was in Form 3 during those days. He get belle. Where he get belle, at the end of the day, then try he go back in school. And now she's a PhD holder. Would I go meet and say, you that you PhD, now belle you been get. There is nobody, person no go tell her. So by then, if we things that be done, they happen the other way. As a country they go, as we they civilize certain things, now so we they copy them. The good things for copy them from other countries. Now that's what I always they say. If the other countries them, they allow them pick here for let them go to school, then we all come, we make a concerted effort, we allow them for let them go to school. Any country where girl picking them, they're well educated, then they in high number. I think that country it go sweet. But if we not allow girl picking them for let them go to school, now more responsibility they add that the government. So we want for we make let government reduce certain responsibilities because we know government for running government is not easy. Government gets a lot of things where they not their head. But with this ban, let we just allow this for let we reduce the dropout of the country. If we able reduce them, I think that go able get a better nation. And that's I think say we need for do. Not allow them back.
Cheryl?
Me think say because the pikin get belle not for be they not for drop am out of school because we don't know whether na rape they rape am or na peer group pressure or na the teacher na the school self give the pikin belle. But then go sit down freely, they not they act on to the one the way help the pikin get belle. Now the girl pikin way get the belle, now we they focus on. But if you drop that pikin out of school when the zeal there for learn the book and it decide not for come back na school, the increase of illiteracy go plenty in the country. And how you expect that pikin for get a good job for take care of in pikin tomorrow and in family in the future? It's either he sleep with one man to the other man forget money. So me believe say when the pikin gets belle, then for give am the love and support and counselor and allow am for go through the education process once he willing for go through am. It self.
All right, interesting discussion. And also with family and self, you at the student they call, but I tell you say send text message. Please not begin call it. Yeah, send the text message on the number 076-144-144. And if you want call on the number 077-832-3654. 652 077832652. You can call now and give me your own contribution. What do you think about this topic here so they discussed today? What do you say feel? You think say the picking them for go school where then gets belly, or then for which way they don't born them picking them then go back school? And again, one thing way there was a discussion we been start one time where then they say the boy picking themself then for tap them. As the pikin they drop out of school instead for wait, then to go back. I don't know if that how further discussion they been go because it was somewhere even they float na the air at one time. So I'll never know if I mean una self ever able to take them up as a topic.
And if you say it don't dey under policy, being just dey on deliberations.
Okay.
Yes, on deliberations, because basically, me can say in some quarter, a very relevant for lady girl picking, the boy picking, instead sit down. Because this policy, that is telling you, say, wherever in this country, Madam Massaquoi, girl picking and they suffer in this country. Okay, this boy picking, they all come together, that boy picking gambele. When gambele, in sit down, they say enough for go school. But that boy picking, in they go school. You see? So by then we always we not still allow women there for them be partners in development or in governance, because if we are, that boy picking way in Sidon, that girl picking way Sidon, the boy picking for Sidon again. But if they just say the girl picking for Sidon, where the way where we give woman there, say we don't begin to push woman there, we're not able to push them here too until we do 50-50. Before we begin they say as a nation say Sierra Leone don't become a gender parity country. But up to now we are still down. Not continue for bring this thing together.
And when you look at the case, not all the girl picking give self belly. Now two people and do the act, but now one grand person then they allow for go through the pain. And why is then two supposed for go through that pain day? Why is the girl picking not they go school? The boy picking self not for go school. They
All
could
right.
drop them out of the school.
Okay. So but una the advocate now say the girl picking them for the go school. So if they go school, the boy picking they go school, no wahala.
No problem.
But if the girl picking they drop out of school, then the boy themself for drop out of
Yes,
school.
and in fact, the boy picking for their close to the woman where he give belly, so that then two can walk hand in hand.
Interesting discussion.
Motivate her more for like he go further for the education.
Okay, interesting discussion. Anyway, the number for call now na 077-832-652, 077-832-652, and you send your text message on 076-144-144. This now Women's Corner on Culture Radio FM 104.5. Make we go inside the inbox and take some of the messages. This one they say please, this discussion is not ethical because it is not good and it is not our tradition for girls to go to school when they are pregnant. All right, so this we don't know who that sent this, but then another one they say yes, it's nice, but I don't really think it will be healthy because we know our girls, they will think it's normal and things will go out of the way. From Maria to say they send this from Potloco. This other one they say thanks for the discussion. They say I like the topic. They say but our traditions cannot allow us to do certain things. I hope government will listen. All right, this now then say let me just go online. Please not flash the line here. Call and hold on, make your own contribution 077-832-652 and send your text message to 076-144-144. Yes, make I come to you. You listen to we text us them. Waiting, you think okay, somebody they try for call. Let's see. Hello, caller. Please not flash the line. Go right ahead, sir.
Okay. We don't hear it. Somebody they talk about tradition. One thing, let's remember, Madam Massaquoi, from the colonial masters, say, from the time where British colonized we, as of now, not to show the country day. So we don't move from Musa we've been there to another level. So if that is the case, don't move from the tradition, we follow the global trend, how things they go, where they make a country they grow. So if that one they say if that now with tradition, if say under the education tradition day, somebody say this is not ethical, one marry out from Poloko. No, madam, you know mean anyway. You know mean. Some pikin they get belle, like how they talk am. Some pikin, girl pikin they get belle, not a willingness they on them for get belle. Some pikin then they pull on a rural community, they bring and come, papa don't die, mama don't die. Sometimes as somebody go just do business at the village, he pass and say he like am. He bring and come and use. Where he bring and come, he begin again business for go sell. Where he go sell all the way come by 7 o'clock, he tire. Sometimes where he want go school and money, he no get lunch. Sometimes somebody they not that little corner, where he can get that 5, 10,000, 20,000. Just imagine. Sometimes as time goes by, he say me, I want go weekend to so person. He begin get that Okada person. We begin to get that lift. He begin to get that lift. In returns, waiting that man they ask her, we know they do. Let's be honest. Unwillingly. Not to say that willing, because of situation, now he force them for do am. So if that is the case, law will not just please, law will not just say, then pick here they not for go to school. And still, the NGO civil society, we always there for negotiate with government, say, please, let we allow them back, then get access for, let them go back to school.
All right, we get a text now where they say, I wonder what to make Saloma not ever gets a policy and stand by him. The waitman and still they carry with their own, the thing that way they want we for do because of donor money. All them boku NGO where they take this kind fet, now the money way on the inside for do them kind program here. Oh, Salon, God help we. This they come out for Mr. Kamara. Well, over to you, Cherly.
Texas say not because of donor money, now because of the passion where we get for them girl picking there, and we they see waiting and they go through when they get belle, when they feel neglected. Now that make we they come to the public and talk to them. Say we want for make them understand.
All right, so we get somebody online. Let me just listen to her. Hello, caller.
Yes, I did, ma.
Fine. What's your name outside the call from?
I'm Mohammed Ekuma. They come from Mambolo.
Okay, Mohammed from Mambolo. Yeah, what's your contribution?
Yes, me, like I don't hear me brother, we don't talk so. Now, his sister there for, from the old, like, so who the Mambula for go, school for Malambia for go Mambula and they suffer too much. So if he go see the all they get money, every day get money, they get 20,000. So, you see, I go make a fool. So, meaning, so this, for make people them, make the, get a lunch for going to school. Take care of more.
Okay, me brother. Yes, you want the girl picking them for go school where they get belle or them for it?
They for go school. They for go school really.
Okay.
I don't know say if they get belle enough for go school.
Okay.
Because this they don't drop out. So they say if you get belle enough for go to school, you're not too fine. Need assist down, you're not too sense standing.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So,
thank you so much. All right, so I thank you, my brother from Mambolo. Yes, over to you, Cherly. Let me say something.
Yes, and we all know say the purpose of public education are for educate everybody regardless of your life circumstance. So if this pregnant bikini are so during this kind of circumstance, you the neglect and you the push them, then how you want for make you end up tomorrow?
No way.
So I don't think say people learn for things say it's all about the money. We want for lessen this increase on teenage pregnancy because if incas tomorrow for stand up and talk in experience, I believe say other pikin and go listen and learn from waiting in they say. Not all man can glad the way that they happen with them. Some man then can call him a binti na the family. Sometimes through that they go get belle. Now in they support the family. Then one man come, they get money every day. He just get followed on for him. At the end of the day, he find out for say he get belle. He not get no way for do abortion or he not get knowledge on contraceptive. So I not believe say people and for the look and that way they say now because of donor money. Now
Yes.
with tradition for say picking them not for go to school where they get belle, we not denying the fact. Now then they make we come on the air for help talk to we fumble them and not say we they beg them once the picking willing for go school, make we give them the opportunity for them a class and learn.
Yes, over to you, Mustapha.
It's like, madam, somebody they say this because of donor money. I want to tell the listeners or the individual way come with that point. This advocacy what we they do, there is no single money we don't give we. Now out of we own, like now the thing we want for let we change, say girl pikin, we get belle enough for going to school. Now that all narratives we just want for change. After that, for let them picking them get access back for let them go to school, for let we get more girls enrollment in school than the boys. Because we're checking our school, the boys can they up to where school can open. Ask any teacher, Madam Massaquoi, where school open newly, girl picking can be there 60%. Then can bokuna school pass boys them. As time goes by, first term, second term, the number begin drop.
So why we not go teach them picking abstinence?
So fine, okay. Thank you very much. And one thing we been lacking at the schools, what we been call family life education. Now you know been there again because then things and they be done just pull on at the curriculum. So I think say purposeful and teenage pregnancy secretariats then they don't develop. Then they on the advocacy for include the life skills manual at the school for let the picking then get that awareness then teach them say this way do this now this they happen so that let them continue for build up the awareness. As we begin to give the pikin and the awareness, the teenage pregnancy where they happen, it get for reduce drastically as time goes by. So I want for let we bother then just take off say this to do no money. Now because of we are all Sierra Leoneans, somebody know they come on in England for can develop a country. Yes, but you get for take the lead. If donor are coming far, then they can't do for your country. You the little efforts when you get, you no get money. If not talk, you able talk for let change, positive change happen within the community, you get for do.
And one again, make we not also forget saying a picking the way they talk for. They're young, they're naive, they don't understand. Maybe by the time they find out say you don't get belly, what I don't pass Gary. And you know go suggest say if you don't pass the term for let you go do abortion, if you continue for do and what if you die in the process now?
Exactly.
I not believe say you go support her, you go say, hey, if you be no, if I don't keep the belly, not a sickness, the picking go better than tomorrow.
Okay. Well, family, in case you just join me again, this now Women's Corner, right on Culture Radio FM 104.5, as we discuss about we girl picking in business, then girl picking the week, they go school and get belly, then for the go to school, or then for wait, take them born, then go school. That's not the topic, and with me at the studios, I get Mustapha, Sahid, Kamara, the National Coordinator for Lift Sierra Leone, and same way, so I get Cherly B, a champion from Girls Empowerment, as we discuss about the stance or the advocacy where then deeper don't they talk to governments for reasons how for allow them pick here, especially the one they were willing for go. But Kuman they feel say not correct, and we get people again where them feel say this is correct and for give them a chance. If that the picking say no they go then fine. But again we come on the inbox, we get Mrs. Cole where they say Sierra Leoneans need to stand by what we believe. Most of the things that are coming up now in the form of advocacy is Western infected. Well, I don't know what to mean. Western infected ideas. We all went through such circumstances. We went back to school, and then we came out with flying colors. If you know you prioritize your education, you will stay off boys and men. This is not for Mrs. Cole, it's from Central Parts, now Freetown. I think that the same thing Mrs. Cole they say. Okay, this other one where they come out from an unknown texter, they say, I believe the advocacy is on the right track, especially for those willing girls. It's sometimes very difficult for us to stigmatize them when the boys are actively going to school. And that's the more reason the boys keep doing it, because they are not affected after the pregnancy. Okay? Wow.
Yes, for just a small thing to waiting Mrs. Cole say.
Mm-hmm.
Most girl picking them know their priority. What if this picking here so now rape then rape them?
Okay.
So I don't think say if for say than they, because we don't know the picking if na rape the rape am at the end of the day he no say he gets belly.
Okay. Yes, interesting. Yes, Mustapha, I dey come back to you because also you come out at Lily and that carrying the district they we know say with traditions we people get different way. We come out upline we know how we people then can look at them things there. Sometimes they reach then go they say hey can't sit down. Sometimes they reach now they can even want force the picking them for going to marriage because you don't get belle. Then they ask you if the person once the person ready, they say marry that one time. With all that. How una they take the advocacy to the doorstep of them people here? Because we need for change the mindset of even the parents, them, the society, the community as a whole.
Okay, thank you very much. And we believe we believe in participation. And at one time we want for enter a carrying we do a survey for know the number of girls within 10 to 18 years when out of schools. We want for know the number of girls we don't get belly. So we been to do that survey on the verge. Now we reach one place near Kamalo. As we reach, we beg for let them give water for drink. Now one case come inside when a teenage pregnancy. So within the fold, what we did, then bring the case to the chief, then call the FSU man, then call awareness coordinator. How them for comot from that place for go na that place. The last border between Guinea and Sierra Leone, the last village. How them police them for go na that place. There was a problem. So by then, I come in, we try for find the bobo we do the act. The bobo say, he said, well, he said in, but they deny. Now we say that they lock you now police. So police then take the badge. So from there where the ONS with the line manager of the FSU, what did then do? Now they hold the bobo to ransom, then they hold the pikin, they can't go to Makeni, they make some medical examination, then no say the pikin get belly already. So within the batch, the parents were born in Peking. He talk. He said, me, the only thing where this go solve. Now me, Peking don't see them. They go school. They know they accept them because go to that school just or they the driver. So the only thing where go happen, let that boy self sit down. He no go school. So now, whether they don't happen, we don't do that one then at Lily. We get what you call CAGs, community advocacy groups. Who will form, how form will not bring anchor with people that were educated. We bring people that were not educated within the community where they sleep with them, paramount chiefs, the other people them. We train them. We tell them where you educate girl picking. We tell them the effect of teenage pregnancy. We tell them the effect of early marriage. So where they know that we are an extensive thing. So by them with certain communities where they work, teenage pregnancy wey been dey happen, it don't begin to reduce. And now we don't take contraceptives at the doorsteps of the school picking them because we don't advocate with the government hospital, with the PHUs them, now school picking them, waiting they happen. Now then SSF can request from community advocacy groups monitors them. They can tell them, say, now when I go back to the hospital, when I tell them, say, we not get this service again. Now we don't take the hospital to the schools now. Instead of the picking them now, they go na the hospital. So now they get some days them Thursdays when na last day for Muslim schools them, then they go meet them at school for give them the contraceptives. So from then the one day when na Friday na last day for the week, then they go there for give them contraceptives. So the awareness we don't begin to raise them. We don't begin to mitigate them small. So by then with this advocacy, if we come together, we say this, let them get the access. I think say we go able to get if 70% not the day again, but so 20 or 30% of teenage pregnancy, something that they will go get at school. But by then, if we all come together, we work as a nation, we like we country, when a Sierra Leone, when in one we get. Lord, we allow, Lord, we talk, Lord, we beg the government, the Teenage Pregnancy Secretariat, Ministry of Education, where the Honorable Minister there, for let them listen to this policy, for let we allow them pick here. Now we don't picking them, for let them go to school, so that we able reduce now the country, what we call Boku illiteracy, because Sierra Leone Now, we've been all seeing items of West Africa. If that is the case, we still hold on to that. Lord will continue for maintenance. Lord allow them pick here. Let them come back in our school. As time goes by, I think say with this advocacy what they do, we'll get different national NGOs them who will be able to reduce and solve this problem in this country. Where I think say we will be able to.
Wow. Well, Famul, you said for the listen, you still get the opportunity for call on the number 077-832-652. As we they carry on small for round up the program. 077-832-652. Send your text message to 076-144-144. Now, let me look at the health challenges we can go with pregnancy. They will look at the health challenges we can go with pregnancy. So in this advocacy, when they really think about the condition of the girl picking self, we can get the belly and can go through a lot of stages, especially the early days of the pregnancy.
Okay, I think say now the health care is still there in existence, in progress, active. It gets the different categories of people them way they look into. They look at people them way na disabled people them, Ebola survivors. They look at lactating mothers, pregnant women or girls. They also they look for picking under fives. So that side they can access the medical attention. You understand where picking get belle. Even a rural community where even Motukano they go, as long as a PHU day, then get the access to medical attention, then get them.
At school?
Yeah, no, after, no, they can go. Now the PHUs them, the different PHUs them, now they then they access medical way picking get belle. But waiting then they access, now school, the contraceptives where then they use for prevent them within the community and also other places. Now Tonkolili where we did, more so my 91. Now the how we call them the nurses there now they move from the hospital, they go to the different schools them. We get like SLMB, Ansarul, Benevolent and other schools there now. They move from the health center, then they go meet the picking there. Because they see say the picking there, now they come for can use the services then. Now I make that we route them. Like MSF, government hospitals, them where they the PHUs them, then they go for meet the picking them for let them get the access to the preventives them now, so that let them reduce teenage pregnancy in the country. Because in any country where the population too high, it asks for cater for, but you need for get a minimum population, not to a number we not get a way to call the budget. So we want for reduce 10 in day, but we want for discourage way to call pregnant girls not to go back to school. But we want for
even as a Cherly.
Yes, I say, and I also believe say most schools then get health center inside the schools then when.
Really?
Yes, really. Most schools I believe they get health center. Wherein
so if that picking where goes in belief, they vomit and we know how to take care of they heart, they turn, body warm. Then we take care of an school.
We try for put measures in place for them things.
So as an advocate, now they think about how for look at provisions like this for them, because I can tell you say, Belle not funny at times.
Sure.
So sure. No one see the Belle woman no one see the teacher herself that the way they talk.
Sure.
So and no one force them for go school.
Well, they within the coalition.
So we not force them. Really. We just want them for willing say yes, me I'm ready for go school.
Okay, let the provision just there.
How the belege for fet me in school, but me want for continue. I don't want for sit down and lack behind.
Right. We round up the program now, and of course, this now Women's Corner right on Culture Radio FM 104.5. We don't get an interesting discussion, and thanks to you, we text us them. I'll take two last texts from the inbox. This one they say, "Kudos to you guys, you've nailed it." They say, "I like the program. All right, so this they come out from an unknown texter. We say thanks to you for we follow up on the program. This other one they say, well, I'm optimistic. I don't really support the idea of pregnant girls going to school, but let's see if it will work. Well, this person really left window open. Say, let's see if it will work. Yes, finally to you, Mr. Mustapha, waiting will be your message to the mama them where they listen to you, to government officials, to the Pekin themselves, because we get for a special message to them, Pikia.
Okay. The biggest one, say from where they start for talk, the policy makers them always that there they go. Because when government don't accept whatever the discussions, they get for filter down at community level. So I want to talk to the government, with Adina the country, when the president for let this ban, he talked to the Minister of Education, for let this ban, let them allow pregnant girls, let them go back to school. The reason being, as a nation, we want to reduce how we call it illiteracy in the country. Now that we want to do. So from then, I dey talk to with people then at that corner. Where been they take people picking, where go take, he say they can't send them at school for ladies speaking, can a land book, where bring and come, not to that they do. If they take business, if they game, if they go sell, we are in young picking, they go school, which is wrong, ethical, in terms of even religion, not called for. For them. So I want for big all them people then they and the teachers them, the different policy makers, the end users, the way they're within the community. Let we all turn watchdogs for let we allow them pick and the community for let them go fine. Like you who say them born you today, we know they and the other people they know they, but today you are serving a nation. So by then, if we help for build up girl picking, then for let them come up, I think they're able to promote a very good country. As we dey see people the way they come out abroad go, woman the way go down abroad country, if they do am well quick pass man. Trust me. So by then, if that is the case, I want for big una all that we all come together, FSU for let una continue for fight on this thing because now una dey with them people here where them problem here they happen. So I want for tell una thank you. Meet back sometimes again.
All right, Cheryl.
Okay, as a coalition, we want to say thank you to Culture Radio and we family the way listening to we, and we want to make let them know say we mama and we papa that we want to make una know say we not come for destroy we culture. Waiting we they try for do now for make them picking they get the opportunity for land and be better person in the future. Whilst they get the zeal. So we dey talk to all man for make them come and understand wetin we dey try for do.
Yes, go ahead.
We dey try for do. Do ya, we no want for spoil the culture. We no want for destroy with tradition. All we say, do ya, we beg. Allow them picking there. Once they want for go na school where they get belle, make them go na school and learn and become better person where the zeal dey.
All right, so when I don't get the message there, well, everybody get rights to your opinion, but this now the advocates them. We really don't they ask government for be very, very soft with the ban and try for look into them, say them for allow girl picking away get belle for go school. Well, then they say not so sick, left to them for decide if they're able to go or they're not able for go. Well, one for say plenty thank so we guess them we na Cheryl Anyampo from Girls Empowerment. Cheryl Achampo, I don't call different one. So from Girls Empowerment, and we get Mustapha Sahid Kamara from Lift Sierra Leone, where they work in Tonkolili and Karine district. And one for telling una plenty thank you for where una joining at the program today. So una way to una time for listening, and yourself we send you text message. Thank you so much. So we young reporter Rachel Willams we support we for put this work here so together, and of course so we producer Mr. Josephus what's your name? Josephus Sankoh. Anyway, thank you so much, Josephus Sankoh, for the relentless efforts where you don't put for make sure say this program meets with listeners. And today, Women's Corner, as always, they come to you every Tuesday, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Stay tuned as we get interesting topics them for una. Continue for the week and hold on to Culture Radio. Mina Aminata Fina Massaquoi, and as I go say bye bye.